make a lot of noise for Jim Perry.
Walking Dead, we heard it's your birthday. Happy birthday. We do birthday dances for birthday boys. Let's make it weird. This guy PTS double D. I've been doing that dance a long time. I never had someone get hard before. That was nice. He loved it. Fucking Walking Dead my ass. What's up, Sacramento? So I don't know if you guys know behind the curtain with comedy shows, comics like to make fun of each other before shows. I want to tell you the things I learned about myself today. I was told I look like a youth pastor. A youth pastor if he had a cocaine problem. I was also told I look like Nicolas Cage if he had a vitamin D deficiency. And then the best one I think was your host. He said I look like Stephen Baldwin if he was from North Highlands. I don't know if that's good. I'm originally from the Midwest. Any Midwest people? Yeah, where are you from? Missouri? That's where they make white people. All right. Good to have you. I actually do comedy everywhere. And I just got back from a third world country. Fucking Uranus, Missouri. This is a real town. Have you been there? It's like the fucking Star Wars cantina down there. That is one of those towns that if you have all your teeth, they look at you like you're suspicious. You're like fucking Angelina Jolie if you're from Missouri. I love it. Did you guys hear about your police department, the Sacramento Police Department? They're now going to do background checks on carnival workers, and if they've been convicted of a felony, you're not having a carnival next year. So yeah, Sacramento, you're not having a carnival next year. You guys are great, man. But no, I was in Missouri doing this comedy show, and they have a comedy club down there called Giggles Comedy Spot, and they refer to this place as the G-Spot for comedy. I told my wife I was going to the G-Spot. She's like, I'm just glad you finally found it. I was bombing though, I wasn't doing good. There was a guy in the front row in a wheelchair. I was doing so bad, he stood up and walked out the door. Where's my parents at? Parents in the room? Where you at? Who's got the most kids? Who's got more than like 3, 4 kids? Anybody? Fucking why? How many kids? You have 3? Anyone got her beat? Who wins? How many? 5 kids? Holy fuck! Someone needs to learn how to swallow over there. Like a human pest dispenser. Holy shit. You need to go to Uranus, Missouri. My God, 5 kids. I have 2 teenage boys. This must be a young joke with young people. My son comes up to me the other day. He goes, Dad, who sings the song Radioactive? And I'm like, Imagine Dragons. And he goes, Imagine dragging my nuts across your face. What the fuck does that mean? I'll never forget when we got pregnant with him, my wife wanted to talk about baby names. And she goes, what do you think of the baby named Jamal? I said, Jamal? I'm thinking, is this my baby? We went to Disneyland like 6 months ago and we asked Jamal if he wanted to come. We're on that roller coaster that's in the dark. I always forget the name of it. What's it called? Space Mountain. Thank you, my man. You still got that heart on? All right. Woo, Abe! So we're on Space Mountain with Jamal. Mid-ride, we hear a 12-year-old girl screaming at the top of her lungs. And then we realized I was that 12-year-old girl. But I look over and my son, mid-ride, is text messaging on his phone. Mid-ride. And then it made me realize how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be on life support, and he's gonna unplug me to charge that fucking phone. And I don't get it with my kids being teenagers. Like, both of them listen all the time to 1990s gangster rap music. Really? I don't get it. We live in Scottsdale, Arizona. They think they're in the movie Boys in the Hood. It's more like Boys in the Gated Community. They're listening to NWA. I'm part of an HOA. It makes no sense. And how gangster can you be if you're allergic to peanuts and gluten? You throw an Uncrustable peanut butter sandwich at my kid, he's fucking dead. He's dead. I told my kid, I said, eat gluten, get diarrhea like the rest of us. And my kids are like super gross. Like, all my kids do is play video games and masturbate. That's all my kids do. I don't know why I'm choosing to lock eyes with you, sir, when I say that. Don't lick your lips, that's weird, don't do that. No, they do. All they do is play video games and masturbate. Guys, we don't have a washcloth in the house that folds correctly. Last time I washed my face, I cut my fucking eyelid. And I know my one son has a masturbation problem. We bought him a Fitbit for his birthday. That motherfucker averages 75,000 steps a day. He's got a sock in his room I think is pregnant. That's all I'm saying. You guys are a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. I noticed we have like every type of music in here tonight. This is cool. We got young people that download their music. A lot of CDs and cassettes are here. Couple questionable 8-tracks. Fucking phonograph in the upper res there. I see you, man. You can laugh louder. He can't hear you. It's fine. This is good. This is good. I'm married. Where's my married people? Anyone been married over 20 years? Over 20 years? Oh, fucking phonograph. Shocker. Jesus Christ is your best man? How long you been married, phonograph?
She lived 47 years.
Oh, God, you brought that shit down. Did you say that she lived 47 years? So he's fucking single, ladies. 47 years. That's a long time. Like fucking in a row? That's not a marriage, that's a hostage negotiation. What do you call Big Dick over here? What do you call him? That's your friends? Friends that fuck. That's who your friend is. Is that friends with benefits? Fucking dental and vision? What are you talking about? How big's his dick? What do you call him? Like Seabiscuit or some shit? My wife calls me Limp Biscuit, but that's fine. That's fine. It's funny, man. I've been married 28 years, and thank you. And I'm happy because she fucking told me I am, so. It's funny, when we were early on married, man, we would have sex in all these different places. Like one time we had sex on a putting green. Another time was in a tent. And the most fun for us was actually inside a kayak. Now we're no longer allowed at that Dick's Sporting Goods, so. That's fun. Marriage changes as you get older though, man. We got in a big argument about blowjobs. And my wife doesn't know how to give a blowjob. Like, when she goes to give a blowjob, she looks like she's testing a 9-volt battery. She's like... I was like, can you just give me a regular fucking blowjob? And she's like, you're too big. And I was like, really? My dick is too big? She's like, no, your stomach, it fucking suffocates me. You didn't need to laugh that hard, lady. Fucking that one snorted. Did you snort? I love it. That's the biggest compliment to a comedian. You didn't know to laugh or breathe. If my next joke you queef, I'll retire right now. Yeah. My buddy says if you really want to spark things up with the wife, he's like, try anal sex.
No.
I like how weird it gets when my buddy said that.
No.
So no, we did. We tried anal sex once. I don't get it.
No.
Like my asshole still hurts. Get it? Applause for anal sex. By the least person I thought would fucking applaud it. This is so cool. We got millennials, a colonial. This is fucking awesome. Fucking cool. I fuck up with the wife though, man. I mess up sometimes. Like we went to the mall and she goes, do I look fat in this dress? I don't know what I was thinking. She goes, yeah, do I look fat in this dress? And I was like, it depends. How much is that dress? She says $1,200.
For what?
And I was like, no. And my wife and I, we've been together a while, so we obviously like fart in front of each other. So like 2 weeks ago, I fart, and she goes, you're disgusting. She farts this morning at the hotel, and I'm like, you're disgusting. And she goes, that wasn't a fart. That was an angel's whisper. I'm like, your angel needs mouthwash. An angel's whisper. That made me laugh so hard I farted. Who's got crazy family in here? Applaud. Crazy family, applaud. All right. Just so you know, if you're not applauding, you're the fucking crazy in your family.
What family?
I went to my parents' house for New Year's. I went to my parents' house for New Year's to watch the balls drop, my dad's, and I got a headache. I got a real bad headache. I was like, Dad, I need some Tylenol. And he goes, go in our bedroom in our drawer, grab some Tylenol. All is fucking right. I went in the wrong drawer, man. I went in my parents' sex drawer. I opened this thing up. There's a camouflage condom. The saying on the condom says, attention soldier, don't let her see me coming. And next to that was a first generation vibrator. Guys, it was a pull start and took gasoline. A bunch of Viagra and Metamucil. My parents don't know if they're coming or going, guys. I just had a birthday, actually. I just turned 40 years old.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. No, it's funny. Who remembers, I don't know if I'm dating myself, who remembers when the movie Goonies came out, Star Wars? Raise your hand, raise your hand. Keep your hand up. Goonies, Star Wars, like E.T. Keep those hands up. You're all due for a colonoscopy, all right? No, my health is getting weird as I get older. Like 6 months ago, I had like severe stomach pains, and I went on Google to kind of figure out what was going on. And if you go on Google long enough, you'll figure out what's wrong with you. I was suffering from menstrual cramps. Yeah, my wife said you can't get menstrual cramps. I'm like, it's literally called menstrual cramps. She's such an idiot. She's so stupid. So I go to the doctor. He's like, no, you got IBS. You're fucking fat. Indigestion. I can't see your dick. What? He goes, he puts me on a vegetable diet. All vegetable diet. Second day into this vegetable diet, I choke on a baby carrot. And all I thought as I was choking was a fucking double Whopper with cheese would have never did this to me. Send dick pics to your friend? You send dick pics? No?
Yeah, he does.
Is that your fucking spokesperson over there? Turned into a town meeting in here.
She can't zoom in enough.
If you ever send a dick pic, do it next to a travel toothpaste. You'll look huge. I'm just saying. I sent my wife a dick pic a couple times. I sent her a dick pic. She's like, who this? Another time I sent her a dick pic. She's like, yeah, thanks for reminding me to go to the grocery store and buy baby carrots. So,
That's what he's used to.
did you laugh at that snorter? You also did, I wanted to talk about my job a little bit. I'm actually a naval veteran and retired from the police department. That's funny. I said naval veteran, you applauded. I said the police department, half of you stopped applauding. I thought I was at a show. I told the audience I'm retired from the police department. This lady yells out, "Get off the stage, pig." And that's the last time I invite my mother to a show. I tease that bitch. Fuck her. No, I get off stage. I'm like, "Mom, really? You're going to heckle me at my show?" And she goes, "Take a joke, Jimmy." She goes, "You need to know those girls I was sitting next to, they think you look like that cop from the movies." And I was like, "Oh, like a young Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon?" She goes, "No, they said a Paul Blart mall cop." What you guys don't know, though, is it's a very special show. I'm surprised they didn't mention it. All the comics you're seeing tonight I met on the job, they're all here doing their community service, so we're happy. You know, some people ask me why I wanted to become a police officer. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, discounted food. Yeah, if you show your badge and ID at Chipotle, you get 50% off.
That's it?
You show your gun, 100% off.
Okay.
I was not an asshole cop. I would agree there's some out there. I was not. They made me the DARE officer half of my career. And we all know how effective that program was. Half of these fuckers were my students. It's good, it's good. But I'm a hypocrite. I got my medical marijuana card like 3 years ago. Do you realize what I'm telling you? I told these kids for years to just say no to drugs. It was my turn. I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it!" And I wasn't good with the pot, man. I smoked way too much of it one time. I'm walking down the street to pick up my daughter from middle school. Yeah, I don't have a daughter, so... Oh, I did want to share this. We just adopted a dog. We adopted a retired canine officer. Sounds cool, right? Not cool when you have a medical marijuana card. We are fucking this dog up. Last time I was smoking, I think he wanted to call the police on me. I felt bad. I told the wife, I said, "Let's hide our stash in the closet." He's a drug-sniffing dog. He found all of it. He ate all of it. I didn't even know dogs could do this. He comes running out of the bedroom. He had the biggest smile on his face. And we know he liked it because we took him for a walk that night. He tried to lead us to the Taco Bell drive-thru. We turned this police dog into Snoop Dogg. I think that's pretty good. Pulling over cars was something I had to do on a police department quite a bit. And I have a really bad memory, so I'd pull cars over and I'd be like, "Do you know why I pulled you over, man?" Because I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. This one guy I had, he was super drunk. And I'm like, "Sir, I need you to step out of the car." And he goes, "I'm too drunk, you get in." Another guy I pulled over, I go, "Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?" He's like, "Bro, if you don't know, I'm not fucking telling ya." I used to work by the sports stadiums. We used to deal with a lot of celebrities. One of the celebrities I pulled over was Penn Jillette. Do you guys know him? So if you don't know, he's a mentalist magician. I pull him over at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he says to me, he goes, "If I could read your mind, officer, will you let me out of the ticket?" And I'm not going to show you or tell you what he did. I'm going to actually show you. But I need a volunteer. So let's do lick lipper over here, masturbator. All right, so I want you to think of a celebrity, like an actor, and say it loud and proud. Someone that we would very well know in the room. Anybody?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. So is that the picture I brought? This is what Penn Jillette said to me. Mel Gibson, is that the one picture I brought? Mel Gibson has a baby, everybody. But what if you would have said like fucking Denzel Washington? I had that shit covered. Police officers use a lot of tools, right? One of the tools we use is the bullhorn. If you guys don't know about the bullhorn, we use that for crowd control. And I wanted to tell you a story. So I never had to use it on the job. I like to use it off the job. I like to use it in the bedroom. And I'm going to be honest with you, I use Viagra once in a while. Don't look at me like that, man. Fuck you. And I go in the bedroom and I'd be like, "Attention, Mrs. Perry. My erection is now ready. Assume the position." She'd be like, "Are you gonna use that thing the whole fucking time?" "Stop resisting." You guys are great. Can I try an impression on you guys? I've never done this. I'm gonna try an impression. So this is my impression of all of you when you see a police officer next to you at a red light. So this is you guys when you see a police officer at a red light in slow motion. Follow my comedic journey. If you'd like to follow me, if you're young, on Instagram, I'm at the Cop Comic. If you're old, you can follow me on Facebook at the Cop Comic. And then Phonograph, you can follow me to Cracker Barrel, all right? God bless you, Sacramento. Thank you so much for having me.
Just for you, Abe.
Keep it going for Jim Perry, everyone.